Maybe. See if that helps. All right, I think that's better. All right, I think you're safe to go back to the land of the horizontal. But Hanwha went 1-2-3. That's an excellent start for Hanwha as they try to increase their chance at a good draft pick. Let's see if this works. I may have to restart everything, and then that sucks. All right, so I just want to make sure that everything is set up and actually connected. But yeah, so we're in the bottom of the first now, and yeah, Shane Ho in right field. All right. There you go. All right, Lee Sang-gyu on the mound. He is, yeah. I mean, he's pitched well sometimes. As a starter, he's awful. He just isn't able to get it done as a starter. Coming in as a bullpen reliever, he's much better. But the issue is honestly, he hasn't been bad as a starter, and or when he came in later, he didn't particularly pitch poorly. It's just that the manager decided that they needed to send him out there for an extra inning, and that's where the issues came in. As you can imagine, whenever you got a guy that's not used to throwing 3 or 4 innings and suddenly he's out there for a 4th inning. But first pitch is in there for a strike. Wrong button. And upstairs. Well, it's part of it is because you got a manager who sent out on Sunday, sent out his closer with a 4-run lead, and then sent him right back out there the next night. Yeah, of course he ran into problems. And that's going to be a chopper to Chan Sung. Steps on the bag and 1 away. Yeah, I went. So I was gonna stream on Sunday, but my motorcycle ended up getting fixed, so I went and picked it up, and it was too late to start a stream. And then so I went to the game, and then yeah, I went last night. The weather's been nice for a couple days, so I decided to catch a couple baseball games since I've had tickets. It might be a good idea to finally actually go. All right, the 1-0 pitch. That's going to be a ripped foul, and it's 1-1. I'll be at the game on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Sunday will be the last Hanwha home game. They announced the final parts of the regular season that have been rained out. So yeah, after that they'll start the playoffs. Picacho? No, I don't think so. Gong means ball or bowl. It's Konglish too. I have no idea what that means. Ah, Bakecho means outside. Yeah. All right, the 1-0 pitch to Son Sung Moon, and that's the end of the no-hitter, ladies and gentlemen. End of the no-hitter. I don't know exactly, but maybe something like... It's like outside, of course. Outside, right? Something like that. Kind of like a rhetorical question. All right, Kim A-sung steps in, looks at strike one. Something like that, maybe. All right, the 0-2 pitch to Kim A-sung with Song Sung Moon on first base. And that's going to be a 6-3 ground out, and gives up a 2-out hit, but nothing comes from it, and that'll be the end of the first inning. I have no idea what happened in the Hanwha's half, but anyway, oh well. So they'll leave one on base, and yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what they say. Like I have it in this ear right now. Yeah, farewell home game. Is Kenny? Are you still in here? Yeah, since this is his last home game. Let's see here. What do we got going on? I was gonna explain to Kenny why it's not a makeup game at the Dome. I mean, what team needs like a utility? They're basically an Edmonds type. I mean, Hanwha or St. Louis needs a Hanwha team or a Hanwha or a Jim. Why do I keep saying Jim and Tommy Edmonds type style? Because he can play short, he can play third, he can play second. He's even played some center field. All right, and No Shiwan will step in. I mean, it'd be kind of crazy if he ended up being teams with his Lee Jung-hoo. The old grandson of the wind is No Shiwan. 2 home runs against the Jesus. 1 in Hanwha and 1 in... And that's way inside, and 1-9. And the 1-1 pops him up. Over under it. And 1 away. What the hell was that? No Shiwan just stopped in the middle. But yeah, I mean, they need somebody. Again, he played short before Kim Ha-sung took over. He also played center, but Chae In-sung right now will Play the guy that swings at the first pitch and pops it up to said Kim Hae-sung. And that's 2 away. That would be ridiculous. The Padres would quickly become the most popular team. All right, An Ji-hong will step in now. Big 2-out RBI in yesterday's game. And looks at strike one. 297 on the season for the second baseman. And lays off of that. It's 1-1. I feel like a first baseman should be the easiest position to find in the MLB, as that is a fly ball to right, and that's 6 up, 6 down for Jesus or De Jesus. I don't know why they don't put the day on there, but what do I know? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I have a feeling with words like that, you're not going to be running any teams. Wow, Hanwha looks like poo-poo. Imagine that. 16 pitches. 16 pitches through 16 pitches through 2 innings for De Jesus. That's ridiculous. 9 pitches in the first inning. 9 pitches in the first inning, and that was the most he threw because he threw 7 in the second inning. All right, Lee Sung-gyu will step back out. He threw 13 in the first inning. Again, maybe 50 pitches as Che Ju-won rips that to run right at Lee Jin-young, and that'll help the old pitch count out. I think it's just ridiculous how many, like, Kiwoom's bad, you know, they're dead last. There was no real thought of them not being dead last, but when you think about it, like Kang Jung-ho left from Kiwoom, Park Byung-ho, Kim Ah-sung, Lee Jung-woo, and now Kim Hae-sung. Since I've been here, 5 guys have left Kiwoom or Nexon or whatever it was at, you know, whatever at any time to go to the MLB. Like, imagine another team losing their 5 best players and still, you know, they were even, you know, yeah, it's just ridiculous how well they develop, as that's easily a strike in there. And I would say one of the next guys is Anujin. Yeah, Anujin. There's a big swing and a miss there. Runs the counts full 3-2. Anujin, who is recovering from Tommy John surgery, but he's doing his military duty while he recovers. That was a little inside. I don't know if he hit him or not, but he was diving out of the way no matter what. Yeah, Anujin, he actually, until he got hurt, not last year, the year before, he averaged the fastest pitch or fastest fastball in the league, more than Moon Dong-ju, Hanwha's right-handed starter. So yeah, I mean, they lost the MVP from 2 years ago. They're gonna lose, you know, one of the top 5 players in the league this year. 2 years ago, they lost, Anujin, one of the best pitchers in the league. A couple years before that, they lost Kim Ah-sung, who, is a all-star in the MLB. Like, how the heck can they even field the team? As that's in there for a strike, 1-1. I would say Moon Dong-ju probably. Hanwha's starter. Maybe Won Tae-in, Samsung starter, but honestly, there's not a lot of guys like, a lot of people like you just said, Kia's third baseman, but Kia's third baseman is so bad at defense that's like he would just be ripped apart in the MLB as that's filed away. But because it's very difficult to explain. It has to be something you see and you see over a period of time. The the KBO, while they're like, oh, well, the ERAs are really high. Yeah, the ERAs are super high because a lot of these would-be errors are not considered errors in the KBO, as that's in foul territory. So, he leads the league in errors, but I would say he probably has 10 more. 10, 15 more errors, easily. So, his defense is so bad. But, I mean, yeah, he still got another 4 years before he can even do anything, so. And the 2-2s, oh god, that was an ugly looking swing, but that was a beautiful strikeout, depending on which team you're rooting for. All right, it's 2 away now. Kim Gun-hee's standing over at first. It's not an age limit, it's years. It's years of eligibility before free agency. You have to have 7 years before free agency. As that's in there for a strike. Nice, beautiful curveball. Jung Jae-young, the right fielder, 153 on the season, ladies and gentlemen. 153. Yeah, it's just like it's no different than Japan with their posting rules. Once it's a posting system rule is what it is. That's why last year the top 2 pitchers from the KBO didn't go to the KBO draft. They just went straight to the MLB and they were signed as international free agents. So they didn't have to worry about the years of eligibility. The Dodgers signed one of them and the Red Sox signed another one. Honestly, there's some stupid that's a posting system. That's a thing with every league has that. You have your arbitration years in the MLB. So it's just kind of like that. They're not a free agent until X amount of years. And the 1-2 way inside 2-2, and then you have Japan and Korea both have the same thing where they have a posting system with the MLB. So they have that, and then, but yeah, it's weird. As that's a big swing and a miss there. Gets 2 strikeouts in the inning, leaves another one on. And Lee Sung-gyu is pitching well in this start, ladies and gentlemen. They the most ridiculous rule is the foreigner rule, not the you can only have two foreigners. So up until I want to say 3 years ago, you could only have two foreigners registered per game. I just realized that the old do this here. We'll get this back to my color. Before it used to be you could only have two foreigners like registered in a game. It's still three max. But it only up to two can be a pitcher. You can have three fielders, or you can have three offensive guys if you want. Yeah, the rule is three max. But up until about 3 years ago, you could only have two registered on a roster per game. So you couldn't have like a starter and a reliever and a center fielder or right fielder or whatever position they're playing. You couldn't have that in one game. Because you could only have two playing in one game. But the other really strange rule is so after you finish your time, say Peraza finishes, and Hanwha does not re-sign Peraza. Well, Hanwha still has his rights for like 3 more years, where no team can sign him. Even if they don't really think they're gonna sign him, they can be like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna try to sign him," and so no, he can't go to another team. And the original reasoning behind it is basically the reason behind it is, I understand, because there used to be no salary cap for foreigners, so you could just pay them whatever you wanted to. As the 0-2 pitch to Eugene Young, a swing and a miss at a pitch that was already in the glove of the catcher, out of the glove of the catcher, and down to the first base before he ever swung the bat. The reason behind it is so like a team like Doosan that doesn't have a lot of money. It's so that they didn't sign like a really good free agent, and then that free agent just bails and goes to Hanwha or a team with a lot of money the following year by them offering him a lot of money. That cut that. That's what it did, was to keep that from happening. But the thing is now there's a first year limit of $1 million that you can sign a foreigner for. After every year, you get an extra $100,000 that you can add to your allotment for the team. You have $4 million per year. So if they re-sign Peraza, then it would go to $4.1 million for the whole season for their foreigners. But the 2-1 misses upstairs, 3-1. So there's no reason to have that rule anymore, where a team owns the rights to a certain player. There's no reason for it anymore with that other rule not enforced, where X player isn't going to get an advantage by going to another team. He's actually going to make less money. But yeah, that's one rule that I would love to see gone as far as the league goes. All right, well, Hanwha's got their first base runner, the least likely of all first base runners, and Choi Jae-hoon will step in. Right now, or of all time? Some say Davis, Woods, Tyrone Woods, one of the first ever, dominated. I mean, you have to think about Thames too. Thames was just ridiculous. Rojas has been ridiculous also. I mean, he's just been like so much better and so consistent too. But I don't know enough about the old guys. Maybe old Julio Franco. All right, the 0-2 pitch upstairs, 1-2. Yeah, I mean, I've only been here for it's my 11th season here in Korea, so I don't know a lot about the older guys. As that's outside too, 2-2. My first year, Hanwha's foreign bat was PA, Felix PA. All right, here comes the 2-2 pitch to number 1-3, JJ. And checks over on hopefully the last time we see him ever. Yeah, I mean, ridiculous. But I will say that ball was juiced. I do know that this year they changed the ball this year. There's nothing that they can say to make anybody think that they did not change the ball this year. Because think about it, No Shiwan won the league last year. Oh, he could move though. I mean, he was originally an outfielder. I know. Like I don't know how much I should say. I know a lot about certain players based on hanging out with some of them and who certain players hung out with later and things like that. But the 3-2 pitch chopped foul. That ran way in on him, but he was still able to chop it foul. But yeah, I mean, he learned Korean. I remember he was on like whatever that singing show where they have the famous people that wear masks and Masked Singer, I think is what it's called, right? But the 3-2 fouled away. Well, he went to Japan, right? He went to Japan and got hurt, like tore his Achilles or something. I thought. All right, the 3-2 pitch. That is going to be off the third baseman's glove. Would be an error anywhere except here. As they're going to give him a hit because the third baseman had to move in order to field that. He had to move his glove, so they're going to go ahead and give him a hit. I would say somebody, you could say Kim Tae-gyun is right up there. I mean, the guy just hit. He had sneaky, he had good power. He went to Japan though. Same with like Ide Ho. Ide Ho ended up going to Japan and and Seattle. All right, JNO will step in. Runners on first and second for Hanwha. JNO grounded out to the first baseman in his first at-bats that we weren't able to see because I was apparently beatboxing. You could just go to like KBO's Wikipedia. It has like the all-time hit leaders and all that stuff. All right. Well, Ch&O now. Looking at the old 0-2 pitch. I have to get Ch&O's music back in here. I don't have it. We're gonna have to fix that real quick, like. I'm touching on. I'm touching on. I'm touching on. And that's going to be through, and one run is going to come around. They're going to come home, and he slides in, and J&O once again makes everybody wonder why the hell he wasn't on the team in the first place. That was a clean hit, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Yeah, not whatever that other thing was, but yeah, I mean that one should definitely not have been hit, but. All right, Guangong Min will step in now. A runner still on first and second. Let's see here. Player songs. What do we got here? Yeah. That's who I was saying. He's a Hanwha legend. All right, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Guangong Min. And a chopped foul. So one other thing you have to think about is Hanwha used Ju-hyun Song, their closer, both of the last 2 days. So the Hanwha used Iminu both the last 2 days. He used Park Sung-won the last 2 days, and Ju-hyun Song the last 2 days. So 3 of their main guys, they use the last 2 days in a row. So they really don't have much in the back end of the bullpen. The other thing is the guys that they do have, Han Sung-hyuk has not been good at all. And Kim So-hyun has been good or really bad. He literally, in September, he's been 3 up, 3 down, really bad. 3 up, 3 down, really bad. 3 up, 3 down, really bad. 3 up, 3 down was his last outing. So how is he going to actually do? Is he going to continue the trend of really good, really bad? They literally have no bullpen, really. But where's Mary Kate? She's got Hanwha cheerleaders dancing, and she's not here to enjoy it. Look at all the empty seats. All right. And that's going to be a 4-3 roundup. Rough inning there for de Jesus as he walks the leadoff batter and gives up 1 hit and 1 question mark. And and gives up the lead. Yeah, Nick and I have a conversation about you all the time, man. And they are good conversations, sir. Yeah, we is again Nick is a weekend season ticket holder. Uh so obviously he lives pretty close, and then Kenny is a lives in kind of in between Busan and Changwon, so he I talked to him quite a bit about baseball. But yeah, you guys come up in the old regular conversations. Nick and I are. I've never met Kenny. Uh, but if I go to a game in Busan, I'll call him, and then. But Luke is the Luke, the guy in here. Him and I would say are, yeah, definitely the closest of friends. Him and I used to go to baseball games together, all around Korea. Uh, Season tickets used to be next to each other in the cheer section. Then there's a couple other that will come in every once in a while. One of the guys one of the guys that I grew up with lives down the street from me. Came in one night, as that's in there for a strike. Two strikeouts on the day already for our Hanwha starter. Three strikeouts. As that's not a strikeout, that would be a single. And not good giving up a old hit to the number 9 hitter. But that's exactly what de Jesus did also. Bongbong Min out? Yeah, he is. John Jin Hyuk moves to center. Lee Jin Hyuk moves to left field. All right, Kim Tae Jin, the leadoff hitter, and throws that in the dirt. Back picks him, and he's out. Ooh. Wow. I thought he was out. I think he missed the tag. I think the ball beat him, but I think he missed the tag. Che Sung has wasted so many replays. I think he got his. Yeah. Yeah, again, I think he missed the tag. Because he hit the. Yeah, he hit the bag there. Yeah. I, oh, we'll see. This is not a good angle. looks like he hit the bag, but when he hit the bag, his glove bounced up, and it looks like he's safe. Yeah, I mean, 3 minutes is the time limit in the KBO, or 2 minutes is the time limit in the MLB. And safe. So it looked like the ball beat him there, but the tag, instead of going straight down to the bag, he went a swipe swinging around, and when his glove hit the bag, it bounced his glove up a little bit, where he was only able to tag him on the chest, so his hand was able to get in there safely. But they're gonna check on him again, and this time he's definitely in there safe. And it's 0-1. And what I was going to do, this right one. No. And that is ripped foul. Huh. I don't like that at all. I guess we'll go with that. Go with some white K's instead of some orange K's for the day. All right, to the 1-1 pitch, and that misses upstairs. 2-1. All right, to the 2-1 upstairs. 3-1. Now you got him close to that. I said 30 pitches, 40 pitches. He's at 38 now. I have to think that this is probably his last batter. They're going to try to get 50 pitches out of him, but I don't know how they're going to do that. And the 3-2 catches the bottom of the zone, and that's going to run the count full. He's had 2 full counts today. First one was a walk, and we're ready here for the second one. Mafia videos. Yeah. All right, the 3-2 pitch. That's going to be a ground ball right through the left side, and runners now on first and second. Yes, correct. Kenny, earlier I was looking for you. This is not a makeup game. If you remember, this year, so they used to do 8-8 series, but now they do 9-7. So they've played 6 games here in Gochuk, but they have one more that they hadn't played yet. Yeah, like last year, they played 9 games in Kiwoom, or here in Gochuk, but they did still have to play 1 in the rainout games because the first game of the season was a 2-game series. So they hadn't played them the 9 times here. Same way with tomorrow's game is against LG. Tomorrow, yeah, is against LG in Jamshil. And the reason why they're playing that is because Hanwha opened the season against LG, which means they didn't play them 9 times. They had that 2-game series. But yeah, I was confused last year, and then I realized what it was. All right, the 1-0 pitch misses low. 2-0. 42 pitches now. Over 40. I don't know why he's still there. Better question is why the hell do they not have people up warming up in the bullpen already, knowing that he can only throw 30-something to 40-something pitches? And the 2-0 in there for a strike. 2-1. He's got runners on first and second with nobody out. Again, this is the same thing I was talking about earlier, where Lee Sung-gyu is pitched well. You know, he gave up 3 runs in his last game, but he went out for a 4th inning. He only pitched 2.3 innings or 2.2 innings, but it was his 4th inning that he was out there. As he pops that one up, infield fly rule should be called, and it is. And that is 1 away. But his one start was bad. You know, he gave up 4 runs and got 1 out. But then his last outing where he was in the bullpen, he gave up 3 runs. But even before he went back out there, in the 4th inning, I said, "Oh, this has got to be his last outs, his last guy, because there's no way he's coming back out." And then immediately he came back out in the 5th. I was like, "What the hell is this?" And he couldn't get anybody out because why? Logic, and you know, simple understanding of baseball, your players, and you know, statistics. Something that the manager doesn't understand because the word statistics wasn't invented, but when he was originally started coaching. All right, 1-0 to Song Sung Moon. He singled in his first at bats, but was stranded on the old base paths. As that is a chopper right at the Kiwoom dugouts. He's trying to take out some guys. 100 RBIs for Song Sung Moon. He said he was going to really focus on this season. He decided in the off season, you know, it was time. Like, is he going to be? What kind of player is he going to be? That's going to be another infield fly. This time, Moon Yun Bin falls under it, basically, and that's 2 away. 2 singles, and then 2 infield flies. Prove me wrong that this was a bad idea. All right, Kim A-sung, 6-3, swing and a miss. 0-1. Scouts in attendance. They could just ask me. Just be like, guys, just give me a call. Ask me. I'll help you out. All right, to the 0-1. That's going to be a shot at the shortstop. Throws to second, and a 6-4 will end the inning, end the threats, and Hanwha still has this thing called a lead going into the top of the 4th. Interesting thing Hanwha's got going on. Playing defense, pitching well. What the hell is going on? They are now 0 for 6 with runners on score. Oh, sorry, 1 for 4, 1 for 7 with runners in on base. That is not what you would consider a good outing, a good show. But they should be into the Hanwha bullpen at this point. 49 pitches. 49 pitches, 3 innings, 3 hits, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts, and no runs. Pretty good outing for your bullpen starter. All right, yes, more lights. Very important. Let's look at the lights that are in. Look at the lights. Fantastic. All right. De Jesus back out there to face No Shiwan. No Shiwan popped up to the First baseman in foul territory, his first at bats, and looks at strike one. 269 on the season. He had a good day yesterday, 2 hits. And that'll help. That's a clean single right back up the middle. And that is another leadoff runner. Actually, sorry, the first leadoff runner for Hanwha. Eugene Young struck out swinging in the last inning. All right, Cheyenne Sung will step in now. Popped up to the second baseman in his last at-bat, 0 for 1 on the day. Hey, where's my buttons? There we are. And that's inside ball 1. Yeah. And the 1-1 pops him up. Right fielder under it. 1 away. All right, An Ji-hong will step in now. Flew out to right field himself in his last at-bats. He's 0 for 1 on the day. De Jesus wants a new ball. Why the hell does he... why the hell does the coach have a watch on? Why does the coach need a watch? All right, An Ji-hong. And that's in there for a strike. 296 on the season for Hanwha's second baseman. His first year here in Daejeon. A big free agent signing in the offseason. 4+2, 6-year contract. Those plus years rarely ever end up coming to fruition. Usually it's just the initial couple years in there. All right, the 1-1 pitch. 1 out, 1-0. Runner on first. 0-1. I wonder if there's more Hanwha fans or if there are more Kiwoom fans at the game. Is the 1-1, that's 5, 4, 3 bouncer into the dirt. As Cheju-an makes the stab, and that'll be 3 away. Well, that was cool. 3, 8, 16, 19. Man, outside of that second inning or that third inning, De Jesus has just been ridiculous. 9 pitches in the first inning, 7 pitches in the second inning, 8 pitches in the fourth inning. Just ridiculous. The old scouts are going to be here for de Jesus instead of Kim A-sung. All right. We're back. We got the top of the fifth here, and sorry, bottom of the fifth, fourth. Dang it! I keep messing up. And Chejuan looks at strike one. What a slap by Chejuan. Is Isang Gyu still out there? Big swing and a miss there. 1 and 2. Why does the announcer sound like he's like yelling into the mic? Is that one misses upstairs? 2 and 2. No, they didn't now change it. As that's outside, and that's going to be another full count. The third full count of the day for Lee Sang-gyu. He's walked the first batter, gave up a single to the second time, and this one is fouled away. Choi Ju-won flew out to center field in his first at-bat back in the second inning. Really cannot believe that they have him out there. And the 3-2, and that's going to be probably a double. So he's given up he's had three bases or three full counts so far today. He's given up a walk in the first one. He's given up a single in the second one, and he's now given up a double in the third one. Can we take him out yet? Makes a great great pick over at first, and then a double here, and that's going to bring Kim Gun-hee, who walked with the full counts, back in the second inning. 252 on the season for the catcher slash DH today. And the 1-0. Fouled straight back as the girl behind sees her life flash before her eyes. All right, the 1-1 pitch way inside. 2-1. Reyes has got to be close to that. How many hits does he have now? 194, so 6 away. As that's a swing and a miss. So Kenny, that one would have put him in the first place in Lotte history with 194 hits. Then if that double. He had 193 going into the game. Sona Sup had 193. So he is now in sole possession of the team lead, as that's filed straight back 2-2. right, the 2-2 fouled back again. 62 pitches. They're going to get 70 out of him? Hanwha will have the, what will they do? What will they do? Yeah, so they should have Yuan Jin tomorrow, and then Thursday this week they have a day off, and then Friday should be Weiss. Saturday, Baria, unless they throw someone else on Friday. Maybe Friday, Saturday, Sunday they go Yuan Jin, Weiss, and Baria. Who knows? But we're still here hanging out with this 2-2 counts. Runner on second, 64 pitches. This at bats is never gonna end, as that's another foul. Nope, that one's fair, and the second baseman under it, and one away. Runners on. They've had 5 at bats now. Sorry, 4 at bats now with runners in scoring position, and an infield fly to the second baseman, an infield fly to the third baseman, and now a pop fly to the second baseman. Kim Jae-hyun steps in. 0 for 1 on the day, struck out in his first at bat, and looks at a beautiful curveball in there. 0-1. 242 on the season for today's catcher. And the 0-1 pitch. Right back at Lee Sang-gyu, and that's going to score a run as Cheju. Oh, they hold him up over at third. I was right at Lee Sang-gyu as he ducked out of the way. That was right back at his head. They were playing shallow, so Cheju Won is cutting close to 40. I don't know, maybe he's 40. Woo! Jang Jin-hyuk does not have a very good arm in center field. Lee Jin-hyuk has a good arm, but he doesn't know what he's doing with it. All right, so that's going to bring up Jang Jae-young. 0 for 1 with a strikeout in his first at-bat, and that is Moon Hyun-bin with a diving play over there at third base. Grabs it, jumps to the bag, but it is not in time as the line out to the third baseman will make it 2 outs. But Cheju Won not getting far off the bag and is safe. Moon Hyun-bin is not feeling good on that dive back. All right, well, Park Sung-jong flies to center, and they leave another 2 runners on base. That is 6 that they have left on so far today, as they cannot bring anybody home again. And we'll go to the top of the 5th. Lee Sang-gyu with a fantastic pitching performance so far. 5 hits and a walk, and they've left them all on base. 20 pitches. That's 69 pitches on the evening for Lee Sang-gyu. Will they send him back out for another one? I mean, I talked about it earlier. They don't have much as terms of bullpen help, bullpen arms today. No, it's here. Are you talking about the message that you got? And welcome, by the way. No, what it said. So what it said was basically it was Hanwha trying to blow it off like they're being these super great guys. What it said was even though the game was in Cheongju, which was not included in our season passes, they're going to allow us to go to the game without having to make reservations. That's what it said. But I know what their system is. And if you look at your season tickets, it says it goes through like the end of the year or something like that. As Ejin Young looks at strike one there. Yeah, so it says, you know, oh, you have a blah, blah, blah. We're giving you the opportunity to go because of great fans. But it's because their entire system doesn't allow them to take away or move people away. And I know this for 100% fact because 2 years ago when I wanted to change my season ticket because I complained about the camera before I bought it, and they said, no, there's no camera there. And I said, yes, there is. They put it, and I couldn't see the damn game because the camera was in the way. And I wanted to change my seat, and they said I couldn't. As Ejin Young, goodbye. All right, well, the leadoff homer leaves him at 2. Yeah, so the thing is they don't have a way to be able to offer those seats, as that is ripped right back up the middle. And yeah, because whenever I wanted to change my seat, they're like, oh, these people have a weekend season ticket. And I was like, oh, well, can't you just let me have that seat during the week, and then on the weekend I'll sit in the seat that I don't really want to sit in? And they're like, no, we can't do that. So they don't have the opportunity, they don't have the option of being able to remove all of those season tickets because you have to be able to have it ready for next season. I don't know how they're going to do that, but yeah, the fact that they try to make it, as a way to show appreciation for all the fans, we're going to let you guys go to the game even though it wasn't included. Nah. They had no... If there was a way for them to get more money, they would have done it in a heartbeat. All right, so now that they've had themselves a little conversation on the mound, we are gonna have a bunt, because nothing says awesome like a first runner on first and no outs and a bunt. Bunts are the best things to ever happen to the game of baseball, and nobody could ever tell me differently unless you tried. Bunts all the way back into the netting. nowhere near fair territory. LG is just putting the beat down on SSG. Good lord. 6-0 in the top of the fourth, threatening with some more. And the 0-1, that's going to be a bunt, and it's going to roll foul. What a play by Cheju Han. And it's 0-2. 2 failed bunts. Well done, Hanwha. Keep that up, and you'll be good to go for a championship in 150 years. All right, now you've got a runner on first and an 0-2 count to your number 9 hitter, Che Jae-hoon. The old backstop. He hasn't been hit for a while. About time he takes one on the inside. Maybe the inner thigh. Surprised I haven't seen any Jesus wife sightings. But the lady behind home plate looks like she's waiting to get her hair finished at the salon. And we'll see. And the 0-2 pitch. All the way again. All right, the 0-2 pitch once again. He holds up. They check down to first, but yeah, not even close. All right, the 1-2 pitch. Che Jae-hoon waggling in the batter's box, and that is going to be a strikeout. You better throw it to first. Did he give himself up? I think they're gonna get an interference on Che Jae-hoon. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're gonna get interference on Che Jae-hoon. He's gonna have to go back to first. I'm pretty sure that that's going to be interference on Che Jae-hoon because he was moving in the box and the catcher wasn't able to get. He was out of, yeah. He's outside of the box. Yeah, he's definitely, they're going to. Yeah. He is out of the box. Yep. I mean, yeah, and so he just touched him there. So yeah, I mean he's definitely going to be sent back to first. Yeah, not only was he outside of the box, he's also, yeah. Like this is just so bad. Like the umpires just have no idea what rules are. They have no idea how to enforce things. He's like, oh, I don't know the rule. I don't know. What do we do? What do we do? Yeah, I mean it's 100%. It's interference on Che Jae-hoon, and he's not gonna get it. He's not gonna get it. Oh my lord. Wow. These umpires don't know a damn fucking thing. My next pitch would be right into the bat of the next hitter. You can't. You're in. You're in the way. He touched him. Like. That's why. Yeah. Hopefully this is music works here. All right, that's 0-1. I thought he was gonna end up with the player of the game on Sunday, as that's in there for a strike. The amount of excitement when he finally gets to come up to bat is ridiculous in the stadium. All right, the 0-2 pitch. And that's going to be to center, second shortstop out, and that's 2 away. It was the same yesterday, too. All right, John Jin Hyuk will step in now, getting Gwon Gwang Min done for the day. Imagine. And that's a strike. Yeah, they're doing well against Kiwoom, but here's the thing: is John Jin Hyuk sucks against lefties. That's a tough play, and he is gonna be in with an infield single. As you have to definitely overreact so much over at third base so that everybody knows that you're there. God, I can't wait for him to be gone. Not a lot you could do with that. All right, runners on first and third. Hanwha gonna have the most clutch man in the history of Hanwha baseball coming up. 하나문 현피 Yeah, just 3. How many? 2 or 3? And that's outside. They're afraid to throw at him. They know they've watched the broadcast. They know his abilities. All right, Moonyon Ben 0 for 2 on the day because he hasn't had any real big clutch opportunities. All right, steps off the back of the mound and it's a stays 1-0. Jesus running into some troubles here. He's thrown 19 pitches so far this inning, led by the leadoff homer from Ejin Young. And that's fouled. He knew that was his pitch. He knew that was the one. That guy, it looks like he has no clue what's going on. It looks like he's like watching the people in front of him to see what he's supposed to do. All right, the 1-1 pitch. Moonyon Ben over to Hanwha with a 2-0 lead. Runners on, 2 outs. And the pitch, swing and a miss, 0-2. 1-2. All right, Moonyon Ben, the 1-2. And that makes it to 2-2. That will not be a stolen base. That is not a stolen base. That is a fielder's indifference. All right, here comes the 2-2 pitch. And fouled away. Ah, man, that is not it. I guarantee they gave him a steal. What? No, that's a fielder's indifference. He didn't even attempt to throw because of the runner over on third. Not a stolen base, man. Nope. Check the scorebook. Check the rule book. And the 2-2 pitch. That's going to be a ground ball. Second baseman grabs it, throws in time. And Hanwha will leave 2 more on. They've left 4 on. But they get 1 all the way home on the Ejin Young solo shot to lead off the inning. And Hanwha has got themselves a lead. Ladies and gentlemen, they've got themselves a lead. Well, well, well. De Jesus, not pitching the best, has had 3 really good innings and 2 not good innings. Oh, man. You check the weather for this weekend? 5 p.m. game. Nice. 5 p.m. on a Sunday. Got to keep that. The weather's gonna be nice. Keep it dark. Yep, it's supposed to be high of 29. Game time. Let's see. What do we got? Game time 7 Sunday 26. It'll be about low 20s once the game ends. All right, Kim Tae-jin. Well, congratulations, Go Chuck. All right. And the 0-2 pitch. Lee Sung-kyu back out there. They're going to let him just throw until he gives up a run, as that's in the dirt. 1-2. 2 strikeouts. As that misses way up high, 2-2. Hanwha, the reason why Kiwoom is sold so many, they are the first time ever that Kiwoom is sold out on 3 consecutive games of a series. As that's misses upstairs, and that's going to be 3-2. Again, so far a walk, a single, and a double on the 3 full counts that he's had. That's going to be another walk. And another leadoff runner on base. That's the 3rd straight inning with a leadoff runner on base. All right, Lee Joo-hyung pops that one up. He is trying to hit a grand slam with nobody on, and that's 2 away. Or sorry, 1 away. What? You talking about Hanwha? And Song Sung-moon rips that one foul. 0-1. He's 1 for 2 on the day with a infield fly in his last. She looks like she could teach a jazzercise class. As that misses upstairs. 1-1. Oh man. I have so many stories about like home finales, because there's usually a towel that they give out or something like that. And I remember one year I got a group together, like, I don't know, 20 people or so, something like that. And so I went early. Like, this is when the outfield used to be free reign. It was just first come, first serve. So I went early so that I could get, 20 seats together or whatever. And people would, like, there were, like, an hour before the game, there were people coming up and be like, hey, is anybody sitting here? I'm like, yeah. They were just going by and, like, swiping towels out of seats. It's like a crappy orange towel. But here comes the 2-2 pitch anyway, and that is inside, ball 3, and that's second full count of this inning. 5th full count of the day. And we'll see what happens here. 81 pitches. Dripping in sweat indoors, ladies and gentlemen. And that is ball 4. He's like, you want me to go get him? Yeah, okay. You know, he's thrown 20 more pitches than he's thrown all season. Nick, when you go, do you go in the main entrance, the third base entrance, or do you go in the outfield entrance? Ooh, they're gonna leave him out there. They're gonna leave him out there. Wow. The third base one. All right, Kim A-sung steps in. Scouts in attendance, 324 on the season, 0 for 2 on the day, 2 groundouts, lots of guys left on base, and that's going to be a single. And 1 run is in, and they're going to have runners on the corners. And I still can't believe they left him out there. Gonna leave him out there some more. They never see. They had that as the members' entrance, but they also never like. All right, we'll have a pitching change here. They never really they never enforced it. They would just let people go in and get in line in that third base. But obviously, I always use the rear entrance, the back entrance, the outfield entrance, because where I can park. Oh wow. I'm tired. I am tired, and we've got ourselves a 1-run game. A 1-run game, ladies and gentlemen. Whoop, wrong button. Where's the members one? Because I know there's the back one, and then I didn't know there was a members. Oh, I know which one you're talking about. Right to the left of it? All right, Wong Jun Saw out on the mound, 2-8 on the season, 0-1, 0 saves, 1 hold. See, that used to be the third base entrance, and you couldn't like they would let anybody go in that. They always said that it was the members' entrance, but that was just for like us who we can go in 30 minutes early. All right, so Cheju Wan will step in. Lefty on lefty matchup. Cheju Wan with a double in his last at bat. Looks it. Ball 1. It's big swing and a miss there. 1-1. And Chejuan, 1-for-1 on the day. Former Doosan Bear, former SSG Lander, and now a Kiwoom Hero. And the 1-1 pitch, that is gonna be another double for him. Kim A-sung has plenty of speed. And that will be, yep, that game is tied. And like I said, I don't know why he was still out there. But then again, what the hell do I know? Besides way more than the manager does. Well done, manager. Well done. Excellent decisions every day. Excellent decisions every game. It is amazing that they are able to keep you out of the managing Hall of Fame with your amazingness. The ultimate guide to managing baseball games. A swing and a miss there. Kim Gun-hee 0-for-1 on the day. He walked in his first at-bats and then popped up to the second baseman in his last. A swing and a miss. It looks like he, it seriously is like he's standing in the very, very side of the batter's box and isn't able to actually catch or hit a ball that's over the middle of the plate. He looks like he's so far away from the ball. All right, they're going to go way outside, and that bounces in the dirt, but he doesn't go home, and it's 1-2. Kim A-sung over at third base. He has plenty of speed. Choi Jae-hoon takes one into the ribs as he's gets that in the dirt. Dirty balls. All right, the 1-2 pitch. Way up high, 2-2. Yeah, so there's that one. Yeah, and then there's another one right next to the spider shop that they never, that's another single. Is he going to send them home? Nope. And just like that, Lee Sung-gyu went from possible winner to now in line for the loss. And de Jesus is now in line for the win. Hanwha baseball is best baseball, and well, Wong Jun-seo isn't able to get announced before we'll go to a different pitcher. This is Hanwha baseball, ladies and gentlemen. This is the good stuff, the stuff you crave. What do we say? What do we say? Let's change her up a bit. Let's we're now a fan of green teams. Because God, are the orange ones awful. Can't wait, Kenny. I'm gonna fix my light though. I got a light hanging down. All right. There. That should be going along right there. Kind of amateur hour is this broadcast? Man, who lets this guy run this stuff? What a... I need to tighten up this shop around here. All right, the professor coming to class. The professor is coming to class, ladies and gentlemen. All right, yeah, bottom of the fifth, Jongmin Jae out on the mound. Yeah, Kenny, you got an extra 2 days of Hanwha of Lotte baseball. Was that the super over exaggerated fan? All right, Jongmin Jae, 3.29 ERA, 1-1, 24 games, 27 in the third inning, 16 strikeouts, 8 walks, 369 batting average against. But it doesn't. But Kenny, SSG's getting destroyed 9-3 against LG. So LG is trying to make a push for that second spot. All right. Well, Kim Jae-hyun steps in. He singled in his last at bats. They've got 3 straight hits. And first pitch swinging, pops that one up. And 2 away. 1 pitch, 1 out. That is how the professor teaches. Alright, that's going to bring up Jung Jae Young. He lined out to Moon Hyun Bin in his last at-bat. A ridiculous play over at third, but was not able to get the double play. But it didn't matter as the next batter also blew out. And first pitch is in there for a strike. 0-1. Games are getting out of hand here. All right, the 0-1 pitch to Jung Jae Young, and that's going to be a 6-4 putout. And the professor throws 3 pitches, gets 2 outs, and says, "Why am I not pitching more?" But that'll be it for the 5th inning, which means it's time for a little break. I'll see you guys in a few minutes. de Jesus still out there. 73 pitches total. Two bad innings. 25 in the third, 24 in the fifth, but 9, 7, and 8 in the first, second, and fourth. So we'll see. He's got a little renewed life here as Kiwoom scores 3 in the bottom of the fifth, and Noshiwan will lead things off for Hanwha. And that almost hits him in the head, and that's ball 1. Oh, up and in action. Oh, no way. I've got to see that. I have got to see that. Oh, my lord. Oh, my lord. Please, I've got to watch that. As that is, no way. Pak Sung-uk. Pak Sung-uk bunts. Oh, man. The 2-0 swing and a miss there. Because they don't know what the hell they're doing. Like, there's no fundamentals whatsoever. And a swing and a miss there. Another thing they do, and this is something that's one of the first things I would ever change. So all the players practice bunting. If you've ever been to a game early in the game, like early, as 2-2 is way outside, or running the count full. First full count of the day for Hanwha, as far as offensively. So what they do is they go through their batting practice or whatever before the game, and then the last like 2 to 3 pitches, they bunt. Well, they've already warmed up. They've seen the pitches. They've seen how they're coming in and all of that. And then they bunt. It's not like you don't know. They think, oh, well, I put these bunts down in batting practice. Yeah. When the ball was, coming in at 80, or, when the ball is coming in at 70 from, 50 feet instead of 60 feet off of a, gigantic left-hander. But, yeah, bunting is important, especially in, late in the game. It's important to be able to do it, but the amount of times that they bunt with 2 runners on or 1 runner on in the middle of the innings. Like, right there, you just had 2 walks and you bunt into a triple play in the 5th inning. As that misses 1-1. Like, how do you... As that misses way inside at 2-1. Kenny, that was also the shortstop who's made nothing but errors in the last 2 weeks. All right. Well, we got ourselves a game here, on Hanwha and Kiwoom. Very important, as Hanwha has to win to stay alive. With their tragic number down to 0, as that's fouled off of his foot. He goes down. He is not feeling good. It will be interesting to see what these lineups and everything look like with everything else going on. So, you're still supposed to compete. You're still supposed to be trying to win whenever the other team has an opportunity to still do something in the playoffs or whatever. So that's popped up in foul. They do play LG tomorrow. LG is still hunting. Their spot in the playoffs is not set yet. They can actually no, I believe it is. I believe with a win today, Samsung is set. The lowest they can finish is second because they have the tiebreaker against LG. So LG can finish in fourth still, as that also misses inside, and we've got ourselves another full count. 2 straight full counts now for Jesus. As we'll see what happens here. They just got on the phone to the bullpen, so they're gonna make a call down to the bullpen, get the guys up and warming up, but it's gonna be a little bit before they got a guy that's ready to throw. And the 3-2 fouled straight back is the girls behind home plate duck out of the way again. So LG currently, they can the worst they can finish is fourth. The best they can finish is third. Doosan, the worst they can finish is sixth. Hanwha can finish in fifth. Same with Lotte. Worst they can both finish is ninth. And the 3-2 pitch lifted to right, going over and grabbed one away. Single by No Shiwan in his last at-bat, and a fly ball by Chan Sung. A walk in this at-bat, and a fly ball by Chan Sung. And it's one away, as No Shiwan has been on twice today, but as farthest he's gone is almost to second base on a 5-4-3 double play hit by this man, An Chi-hong, in his last at-bat. All right, 0 for 2, and throw over to No Shiwan. All right, here's the foul away, and it's 0-1. An Chi-hong, 0 for 2 on the day. Really is you know, he was asked to play first in the preseason. In the in spring, he just did not have it at first. They still decided that he was still going to play first, and he did not play well. And finally, here you got a left-hander on the mound, and they finally came to their senses and decided, okay, we're going to let him play second against left-handers. He is just not good at first base, as that is in the dirt. 1-1. He still has so many tendencies from second base where he's out of position on a play at first. His footwork at first base is not good. Wrong foot on the bag, and players are safe because he doesn't have that, that extra meter or so of stretching. He's not tall. He's pretty short. So again, first base is not an ideal position for him. Other times he'll go for balls that he should lay off of so that he can be at first for the catch. And he won't do that. So just so many things that I saw in spring that never really got better. They finally came to their senses and put him at second, but he can't play second base every day. He's ran into some serious, or not serious, but kind of like nagging injuries that kept him out of a couple games and ended up actually getting him sent down to the second league to get better. Because with the expanded rosters, there was no reason to have him taking up space when he wasn't going to play for a couple days. So they were able to send him down, backdated. But come up, he's only playing 2 or 3 games a week at this point, and Hanwha's got him for another 4 years, or 5 years. As that's misses, and that's ball 3. Third full count of this inning. Full count to No Shiwan with a walk. Full count to Chaeun Sung with a fly out to right, and now there's his wife. They have whenever I would search de Jesus to find pictures and information and stuff, everything was his wife. As that is ripped just inside, and that's going to be 2 bags as Noshiwan cruises into third base. He looks like he's in pain. And Hanwha's got runners on second and third with 1 out, down by 1. And the wife does not look happy. Lee Young is going to step in. He's got the best of both worlds. He's got a strikeout swinging in 1 inning, and he's got a solo shot in another one. Leadoff walk, and then now 3 straight full counts. Has got his pitch count up to 93. He's thrown 20 pitches so far this inning. The 21st pitch coming up to Mr. Lee Young. Mr. Strikeout, homer, double. There's no other choices. And that is a pitch right back at the pitcher. Sends Noshiwan back. And then throws over to first, and 2 are away. Big out there. 1 pitch right back up the middle, right at his glove. Probably could have ended up throwing him out at third, but he did not. As he goes a little bit towards third, stops and turns and throws. The wife is happy. And that's going to bring up the most clutch man you've ever heard of in your life. He is so clutch, he doesn't even get a name. And looks, it's strike 1 on the outside corner. One for 1 on the day with a walk, and came home around on the Chey Ho RBI single, and then a single in his last at-bats. And a swing and a miss at a pitch not in the zone. And they're going to go... So they got 2 choices here. They're going to throw that same exact pitch because he swings and misses it every time that it's a crucial situation. Or they're going to go up and in with a fastball. And nope, they say widen the zone. They're going to go back outside. Slider away, swing and a miss. Put it on the board. This guy is awful. Thank you very much. Don't ever put on a Hanwha uniform again because you don't deserve to wear it. And just for you guys that are watching, just so you guys watching, it is nothing to do with the fact that he struck out. It is absolutely nothing to do with the fact that he struck out. It is 100% due to the fact that he got called for an error by the scorer. So what did he do? He flipped off the scorer because he was pissed that he got an error whenever he missed the play. Then he started throwing a temper tantrum because he struck out. The team's winning like 3-0, and he's in the hallway in the game, swinging a bat at a wall, breaking bats and everything because he struck out. Then he gets pissed because he strikes out again, throws his helmet, it hits the back of the dugout, bounces up, hits the coach in the back of the head, then gets ejected, and then that's not even it. As he's the captain of the team, he gets caught, he gets busted for drinking and driving and has to miss the half of the season. That is why I don't believe he ever deserves to wear a Hanwha uniform. Absolutely nothing to do with any of the play on the field. The play on the field is reason enough to not want him on your team. The other things are reason enough not to want him to ever be near a baseball field. That is why he gets 0 name recognition. He doesn't even get a number anymore. Oh man, it's amazing. Like, what the hell are you doing, man? We're winning. Quit thinking about yourself, you bum. But that'll be it for Jesus, I imagine. And Jongmin Jae is still out there. And, well, first pitch is the ball. Park Soo-jong will step in. Actually, he's already in the... But ball one from Jongmin Jae. And the puff of rosin floats up as that curveball lands in there for a strike. All right, here comes the 1-1. That's in there for a strike. 1-2. All right, the 1-2 pitch. In the dirt, 2-2. Is Park Soo-jong 1 for 2 on the day, singled in his first at-bat back in the third inning, then flew out to center in his last at-bat with runners on the corner. All right, the 2-2 pitch, and that's going to be a little bloop right in front of the left fielder, and they've got themselves another base runner, ladies and gentlemen. That's his second hit of the day. Gotta love giving up 2 hits to the old number 9 hitter. Gotta love giving up 2 hits to the old number 9 hitter. That's almost as good as giving up a bunting into a triple play. Jesus. Man, I cannot wait to watch the highlight video of that. Bunting into a triple play. All right, Kim Tae-jin up. He's 1 for 2 on the day. Grounded out to the first baseman in his first at-bats. Singled in his second at-bats and walked in his last. As that is what I love to see. A first runner on first with nobody out, and he bunts. That might have been a bunt for a hitch, though. But he wasn't running, so no, it wasn't. Yeah, we love bunting. We love bunting. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Bunta, bunta, bunta. That is a ball. 1 and 1. 1 and 1. I'm pretty much like Mac Lethal with my freestyle verses, guys. Yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna be dropping a SoundCloud or whatever. I don't know. I'm just making up stuff now. As that's throw over to first, slides back in. He's got his oven mitts ready. He's got them dusted off. He's ready to go, ladies and gentlemen. He is ready to steal some bags and bake some cookies. Right after this bunt. The 1-1 bunt's coming up. And he gets the bunt down, but it rolls foul because this is the KBO. Oh, KBO. You'll never be taken serious as a league when you want to bunt all the time, but you can't even do it right. What are you looking at? It's a 1-2 count. You're not you screwed up both other times you tried to bunt. What are you gonna do? Bunt again? All right. Well, the 1-2 pitch coming up. Ooh. All right, the 1-2 pitch, here comes. Way in the dirt, and that gets past. And, well, you don't need to bunt whenever you can just throw a wild pitch. See, that's why you don't bunt. You don't need to bunt. This is the KBO. You got a man that is a forkball master on the mound. It's all right, John Mean Jay. All right. Well, now you've got a 2-2 count, and you got a runner on second, which means a ground ball. Nope. He lifts it to center field. Is he gonna go? He is not gonna go, and that is one away. So same result as the bunts, but you don't have to bunt. Big thing there where is that's gonna be it for him. They're gonna bring in who knows? Are they gonna bring up Jodon-Hook? Kim Gi-jung? I assume they're gonna bring in a lefty here, but what lefty are they gonna bring in? Kim Gi-jung pitched yesterday. Other than him, you got Jodon-Hook. But Jodon-Hook, I thought would have to start either tomorrow or Friday. Friday. I have no idea who's going to do anything. Is Ryunjin going to start Friday? Yep, Kim Gi-jung. Very interesting move here as you go Kim Gi-jung. And he pitched yesterday. He came in yesterday, pitched yesterday. How many pitches did he throw yesterday? I wasn't broadcasting, so I don't know all the little specifics of it. 0.2 innings. He gave up 2 hits and a walk with 18 pitches. So, yeah. Good thing to bring him in here. Again, they haven't actually ever looked at the statistics because Kim Gi-jung is stepping in to bringing him in to face the lefties. Lefties only hit 354 against them. 6.75 ERA, 5-4, 25 games, 54 and 2/3 innings, 34 strikeouts, 31 walks, 339 batting average against, but a 1.9 whip. Runner on second, 1 out. Opponent lefties hit 365 against him, so you bring in a lefty to face and that's ball 1 outside. It makes perfect sense. You've got a lefty on the mound. You bring in the lefty to face the lefties. The lefty on the mound gives up a 354 batting average against lefties. So you bring him in to face the 3 lefties, the 2, 3, 4 hitters for Kiwoom. That's what I like to call a bold strategy. Nick, were you here when they filmed that documentary? And the 1-1 pitch fouls that away, and it's 1-2. That's what that's from. The Hanwha Eagles documentary, Clubhouse. All right, the 1-2 pitch. And low. Well, if you like, I'll, I'm pretty famous for my appearance in that video, that documentary. I was in there for at least 2 seconds. Maybe more, I don't know. The 2-2 misses upstairs. 3-2. Yeah, it's a full documentary on Watcha. All right, well, the 3-2 pitch coming up here. And walks him. Surprise, surprise! I wish I had that audio clip I could play every time that they did something that I predicted. Yeah, that was the big documentary of Hanwha with Subaru taking over in the clubhouse, and their way to climb to the top. All right, well, Son Sung-moon steps in and looks at a curveball in there for a strike. He's 1 for 2 on the day with a walk in his last at-bats. Also a single in the first. And a infield fly back in the third. And the 0-1 pitch lifts that one. Now left fielder under it. And 2 away. Is he going to get out of this inning, ladies and gentlemen? The man that he doesn't need to face, and the man that wants to face him in this very specific situation, Kim A-sung, the lefty with the MLB scouts in the crowd. .325 on the season for the second baseman in his final Kiwoom appearance. Home appearance, I should say. They've got a couple more games. And the 0-1. All right, the 0-1 pitch. Gonna go upstairs. Woo! A little close. Kiwoom fans are gonna, all 7 of them are gonna rush the field if they hit him. All right, the 1-1 pitch. And that is lifted, but too high. And they're gonna collide in the outfield. Good Lord. They've already had one very bad collision in this stadium that took out their man Dawson, but Kim Gi-jung comes in and walks a batter, but is able to get through it, and they leave another 2 runners on. They have left 10 on base so far. I assume de Jesus is done as he's at 97 pitches through his day. Let's see. We'll see. Kiwoom does not have a good bullpen, and that is an understatement. There's a reason why they're in last in the league for the 2nd straight year. Yang Ji-yul. I haven't broadcasted a Kiwoom game for a while, ladies and gentlemen. They played most of their games before early in the season, so I haven't broadcasted a lot, so I don't know a lot of these players. I don't get to research everything. Yang Ji-yul. Choi Jae-hoon will not be batting. Mr. Wang Young Mook will step in to bat for him. As we will go Wang Young Mook and then I assume EJ Wan. And possibly we'll see what happens. That's ball 2, 2-0. 303 on the season. Does have 3 home runs. And that is ball 3, 3-0. Choi Jae-hoon finishes 1 for 2 on the day. And the 3-0, that's ball 4, 4 straight pitches. And Hanwha's got the leadoff runner on base. Hong Wang-gi, the Kiwoom manager, is like, I don't even know what to do, man. Is anybody in the stands want to pitch? You know, anybody else, you know, got a uniform? We'll get you some pants or some cleats or something if you can throw strikes. As the catcher heads out onto the mound to check on his pitcher. 4.39 ERA, 19 games, 0-1, 18 2/3 innings, 12 walks. 12 walks in 18 innings. Does have 7 strikeouts though. Problem is whenever he walks him and then he does give up hits, he's giving up runs. He's given up 9 runs in just 18 innings. Out of the bullpen, that's not good, ladies and gentlemen. All right, the man. Let's just enjoy this music, ladies and gentlemen. She is a banger. Fakes the bunt. I don't know if it was a strike or not because the broadcast is, yeah, what do we got? It's okay. Oh, we're finally going to get to see. That was a strike. Excellent camera angle of the guy's face as he's trying to play. No idea where the ball was at all, but that's what you expect from Spo TV. All right, the 0-1 pitch. That's low, 1-1. Chano, 1 for 3 on the day. RBI single in his second at-bats. Grounded out to the first baseman in his first at-bats, and then popped up to the shortstop back in his last at-bats. And fouls that one away. Had to wait. It's had some wicked spin on it. Wang Young Mook has been known to steal a bag or two. I believe 4 actually is how many he has stolen on the season. Does not have a good success rates. Yes, that is 4 stolen bases in 11 attempts. The man behind the dugout or behind the plates is trying to talk to Choi-ho when he's trying to bat. So that's not a very good idea, as that is foul. Stays 1-2. All right, the 1-2 pitch sets up right at the knees down the middle, but misses, and it's 2-2. Again, walked the first batter, Wang Young Mook, on 4 straight pitches. All right, the 2-2 pitch. That is gonna be a single into the corner. Wang Young Mook is gonna move over to third base. And we've got runners at the corners. Oh no, he's at second. Ooh. Didn't think he had the wheels, but he does. And that's is Weiss enjoying his Chain-Ho dance. I'm telling you, this song is a banger. Che-Juan, if he was only a little taller, he would have been able to snag that for a double play. But alas, he was never blessed with the old growth spurts. And this Kiwoom bullpen is Kiwoom bullpenning, and we'll have ourselves another pitching change, because one is never enough. That's gonna bring up John Jin Hyuk. He is handsome. We'll see who comes out to pitch against him. They probably just want to get a closer look at his jawline. Oh, scoring, Chano, RBI single back in the third inning to put Hanwha up 1-0. Then Lee Jin-young with a solo shot in the fifth to make it 2-0. But ran into some issues in the bottom of the fifth as a walk, a single, a double, a single, scored 3. Kiwoom has left 10 runners on base so far today. Hanwha's left 6 guys on base. So, you know, they've scored 2, and they've had 2 walks, 3 walks, yes. So they have 1 that's been erased on a double play, but yeah, I mean, 1, 2, 3 in the first 2 innings. After that, they're pretty much leaving runners on base each time. They've been threatening against Kiwoom a lot, but Kim Yeon-ju is going to be on the mound. 7.57 ERA, 1 win, 1 loss, 1 hold. 30 games, 27 2/3 inning, or 1/3 inning, 15 strikeouts, 22 walks, 288 batting average against. So the righty will come in to face John Jin Hyuk. And Hanwha threatening runners on second and third. John Jin Hyuk stepping in. He is 1 for 1 on the day with a swunt single back in the fifth. And first pitch swinging, pops that one up. Left fielder giving chase, grabs it. And that is a big out as the foul pop up to the left fielder gets 1 out, and Moon Hyun Bin will step in now. What a throw, too. That was a beautiful throw right to the catcher, right in front of the plate. That is basically saying, don't you dare try to run on me if there's a pop fly to left field, because I will gun you down. But the man known as Mr. Clutch is stepping in. He is 0 for 3 on the day, but nothing more clutch than this at-bat right here, and looks at ball 1. 269 on the season for Moon Hyun Bin, 0 for 3 on the day with a strikeout and 2 groundouts to the second baseman. We'll see if they come home. Can't see any of the middle infielders, as that is off the handle of the bats and bounces off the top of the dugouts for Hanwha, and it's 1-1. Peraza playing with his bats. Kim Tae-yeon also hanging out with his bats. They both want to hit in important spots in the lineup. No defense. No, we don't do that. We just hits. Moon Hyun Bin, the 1-1 pitch. And a swing and a miss. 1-2. Noshiwan on deck, who's 1 for 2 on the day. Oh, there she is. Very, very important to overreact. She's got herself some Chan sunglasses. 1-2 pitch. And that's low. 2-2. Yes, very important. It was a ball. Makes it 2-2. Gotta make sure I overreact with the camera. All right. The 2-2 pitch. Moon Hyun-bin, third baseman. Okay. Doesn't matter. And the 2-2, that's Mr. Clutch coming through. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Clutch himself. Put it on the board, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Clutch every single time. The man has ice in his veins. They use his blood to make ice packs, ladies and gentlemen. That is what he does. He comes through big. And Hanwha takes the 4-3 lead on the Moon Hyun-bin double. And Noshiwan would love to add some more because remember, this team has no bullpen. And when I say no bullpen, I mean they ran their bullpen dry yesterday. And that's going to be a chopper foul. 0-2. Big time Moon Hyun-bin. Big time Moon Hyun-bin. And the 0-2 pitch in the dirt. 1-2. So her sister's an actress and she just goes to baseball games every day. Must be rough. All right, the 1-2 pitch. As Noshiwan lifts that into right field. We'll see. Does he tag up? He grabs it to the throw. No, they're not going to go. Jang Jae-young. Those of you guys that are not familiar with who Jang Jae-young is, Jang Jae-young was a big-time prospect pitcher who was dealing with injuries too much. And so he has a cannon. Think Rick Ankiel. Rick Ankiel had the yips or whatever. Yeah, or so... He's one of the guys you're not going to run against. But Chae Sung says, I'm going to hit a home run. I'm telling you right now, Chae Sung is going to hit a home run here. And it's going to be 6-3. But first, he's going to see a pitch. 0-1. 273 on the season for Hanwha's first baseman. Fly out to right, a fly out to right, and a pop up to the second baseman. And the 0-1 pitch. That's a ground ball right back at the pitcher who falls down, grabs it, steps on the bag at first, and that was not a home run. Chae Sung obviously got the signs wrong, but Moon Hyun-bin comes through big with another clutch hit. That is what he does, ladies and gentlemen. That is what he does. Hanwha leaves another one on the base pass, but they put two across the plate, and it is it's 4-3 Hanwha. 4-3 Hanwha, ladies and gentlemen. 4-3 Hanwha. Oh, so who's gonna come in now is the question. Are they gonna leave Kim Gi-jung out there? I've talked about this a couple times already. Hanwha, Park Sang-won, Lee Min-woo, and Ju Hyun-sung pitched on Sunday and Monday. So none of those three are available, which means Han Seung-hyuk, who has not been good, has been basically gives up at least a run every single outing he has, is one guy they're going to have to go with. The other guy they're going to have to go with is Kim So-hyun. Now, Kim So-hyun has been really good in the second half, but in the month of September, he has been either really good or really bad. And what it is he's pitching, I think, 9 games in this month. Looks like Kim Gi-jung is still out there. Yeah, it's hard to explain without you being able to kind of see the stats, but yeah, I mean, so in the month of, let's see, I bring this up here. In the month of September, he's pitched in 7 games. He pitched 3 up, 3 down, then gave up 2 runs. 3 up, 3 down, gave up 2 runs. 3 up, 3 down, gave up 2 runs. 3 up, 3 down, gave up a run. 3 up, 3 down. So he's literally gone back and forth, 3 up, 3 down, and really good defense. Or really 3 up, 3 down, no hits, no walks, nothing. Perfect innings. Couple of them, 3 strikeouts. But then his next outing, he always gives up a run. Sunday was his last outing, 3 up, 3 down. Got his very first career win in that game. But the 0-2 pitch to Cheju 1 is a strikeout and 1 away. So how is he going to do when he comes out? Is he going to continue this up down, up down, up down, up down, or is it, is he going to be able to go straight through? But Kim Gun-hee steps in now. RBI single in his last at bat to pop up to the second baseman and a walk. Kiwoom has not gone 1-2-3 yet this game, as that's a swing and a miss there as that ball drops out of the bottom. Kim Gi-jung has looked good so far. Walked his first batter, but he has looked good since then. Wan is taken over behind the plate. I believe he's taken in An Chi-hong's spot, as that's a swing and a miss there. As no, he's taken over at in the second spot. That's fantastic. So Wan now batting in the ace spots. And the 0-2 misses upstairs, 1-2. Not playing shorts, though. All right, the 1-2 pitch sets up on the outside. A big, beautiful sweeping curve. Stand and look, buy a tickets. Whatever you gotta do, because that was a thing of beauty. Oh my. Flashbacks of Adam Wainwright, 12-6 curve to Carlos Beltran in the 2006 NLCS. That pitch. All right, Kim Jae-hyun steps in, looks at strike 1. He's 1 for 3 on the day with a single and a strikeout, and that's going to be a 6-3 putout, and Hanwha gets their first 1-2-3 inning, ladies and gentlemen, and we will go to the 8th. Hanwha's up 4-3. Wow, a 1-2-3 inning all the way in the 7th inning. Kim Ki-jung pitching fabulous in relief. 5 straight sent down by him. 2 big strikeouts to start that inning, and that means Hanwha will, yeah, we'll have we'll see how this goes. So Hanwha will have An Chi-hong leading things off. Doubled in his last at-bats, 1 for 2 or 1 for 3 on the day. So we'll see. They'll have the 6, 7, 8, which means EJ Wan will get himself a bat after taking over behind the plate from Che Jae-hoon back there. We're blaming Lotte that Hanwha doesn't make the playoffs. SSG's gonna eliminate themselves today too, almost. What's SSG's? Kim Dong-wook is out on the mound. 4.13 ERA, 1-1 on the season, 2 holds, 33 games, 32 and 2/3 innings, 16 strikeouts, 6 walks, 225 batting average against, and a .95 win. All right, here we go. Top of the 8th here. Hanwha An Chi-hong will lead things off. Yeah, SSG is they can be eliminated by KT. Their tragic number is 4, and with them losing and KT winning, it drops that down to 2. And yeah, but here we go. An Chi-hong stepping in, ready to do some damage. An Chi-hong. And that's misses upstairs. Ball 1. All right, the 1-0 pitch. An Chi-hong looks at ball 2. Nowhere near the strike zone on either one of these. That is a shiny, shiny uniform. All right, the 2-0 pitch to Hanwha's second baseman. And that is in there for a strike on the outside corner. 137 on the old radar gun. Definitely more Hanwha fans than in Kiwoom fans in the stadium. And that's going to be a sliding play by the shortstop. The throw, the stretch, a beautiful defensive play. Give your hands together for that one. 6-3 ground out as he ranges to his right. Grabs it with the old backhand. Spins back into the grass. Or towards the outfield instead of towards the infield. Throws, not a great throw, but good enough to one hop to the old outstretched hand. Thank you, sir. Just for fun. And that is ball 1. Lee Jin Young stepping in. He's got that solo shot. First home run of the season for him as he's dealt with a shoulder surgery earlier. And the 1-0, 1-1 as that catches the top of the zone. Oh, you can bet I will. I will be searching for that if you didn't send it to me anyway, Kenny. I'll probably download that one. Let's see. I might have shut down if that was Hanwha and I was streaming. I might have shut down the stream. I will not hold that out. If Hanwha bunts into a triple play, I will probably stop streaming the game. Eugene Young needs to get himself maybe some new gloves. They didn't really show, just showed him strapping back in. All right, now he's okay. All right, the 1-2 pitch to Eugene Young. That's a swing. Fouls it, but he's not able to hold on to it. It almost looked like Kim Gun-hee is back in the back. Is he catching that? No. And that runs inside at 2-2. All right, the 2-2 pitch sets up on the outside. Fouled away, stays 2-2. And now he goes down, but lines it right to the left fielder. And that's 2 away. Went down one knee to swing at that, but not able to do anything with it. And yeah. 2 away. Bring up EJ Wan. EJ Wan again took over in the bottom of the bottom of the 7th. His defense is Wong Young-wook stayed out, moved to shorts, and that's ball 1 outside, 1-0. 248 on the season, 32 hits, 1 home run, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, he does have 1 home run. Last week against NC, he was the difference of the game. Had a 2-run shot and a sacrifice fly. First home run in 2 years. As they flash it up on the screen, he's got 3 RBIs in his last 5 games. They were all in 1 game, ladies and gentlemen, and they were the difference in the game. As Che Jae-hoon's out of his uniform. Did he get another one, ladies and gentlemen? No, he got the warning track power. And that'll be it. 3 away now for Hanwha. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. Ladies and gentlemen, Hanwha up 4-3. I'll be right back. Enjoy some lovely music. Yeah, I mean, Hanwha, Kiwi says no. Yeah, I mean, Hanwha, they still got to get 6 outs with a questionable bullpen. But the thing is even if Kiwoom takes the lead, they still have to get some outs. And here comes Kim Saw-hyun out. So it looks like he's going to pitch the bottom of the 8th, and then who knows who's going to pitch the bottom of the 9th. Kim Saw-hyun, 3.31 ERA, 1-1 on the season, 9 holds, 34 games, 35 and a third innings, 38 strikeouts, 34 walks, 192 batting average against. You'll be able to tell in the first few pitches, honestly, how he's going to pitch. Like I've talked about a couple times already, he's here and there. He'll pitch really, really well. And we've got some other substitutions here. An Ji-hong will come out. Lee Do-yoon will go to... What is going on? They don't have everything updated here. An Ji-hong is out. Lee Do-yoon goes to short. Wang Young-mook will go to second, I believe. And it looked like maybe Kim In-won is going to first. But the 0-1 pitch, that misses outside. Again, if I'm Kiwoom, I'm gonna just let him throw some. Again, he struggles with command. Oftentimes, they run into some issues. As swing and a miss there at another ball, and it's 1-2. So Kim In-won does take over at first for Chae In-sung. I'll try to get all this stuff situated. So Kim Saw-hyun, the 1-2 pitch misses inside. So Won Sung-ju is pinch hitting here. And the 2-2 fouls that away. So let's see here. Trying to get all this stuff. The fielding positions are at least not changed yet, but the 2-2 pitch coming up. And outside, like I said, let him throw the ball. All right, the 3-2 pitch. And fouls that away. There we go. All right, the 3-2 swing and a miss on ball number 4, and that's 1 away. Big strikeout there. Again, Kim Saw-hyun, that's the first time Hanwha has retired a batter on a full count. Should have been ball 4, as it was not very close to the old strike zone. But that's going to bring up Park Soo-jong. Runs that one in, and it's 1-0. Again, I just let this guy throw. He's not accurate. He's not able to throw a lot. He's not able to really throw consistently in the strike zone, and that's right down the middle as he tries to make me look bad. Well, if KT won, that means Hanwha is also eliminated. All right, the 1-1 pitch, and that's going to be a single up the middle, and there we go. Like I said, he pitches 1, 2, 3, or not 1, 2, 3, where he gives up a run. First pitch first pitcher or first batter swung at what would have been ball 5 or ball 6. Then right here you got a single right back up the middle. And now you've got the top of the order. Kim Tae-jin steps in. This is trouble. Left-handers, you got the slider that breaks way away. As that's in there for a strike. 150 on the gun. I wonder how many of these scouts in the audience are checking out Kim So-hyun, actually. Chance for him to get his name into the old hat, as that is crushed. Is it illegal to be as right as I am? Like, there has to be some crime to know this team and these players so well. Like, I'm telling you, man, it's like I'm just waiting for somebody to knock on the door and arrest me for being this damn knowledgeable about this team. It should be illegal. It should be illegal. But Lee Ju-hyung will step in now. He is hitless on the day. Hitless on the day, but does have a walk, 0 for 3 on the day. First pitch was a ball, and second pitch is also a ball, but he swings at it, and it's 1-1. All right, here comes the 1-1 pitch. 1 run, the blown save. And that's ball 3, but it's 2-1. Just for fun, did you pull the trigger in time? All right, the 2-1 pitch. That's a beautiful pitch down the old middle of the changeup. 2-2. He has basically 3 pitches. He's got a slider, a fastball, and a changeup. A good 3-pitch combination. All right, the 2-2 pitch. And that's going to be chopped, but not going to bring him home. That's a big out. Big out there with the ground out to the first baseman, but not going on contact. And now it's still 4-4 with 2 outs. Kim So-hyun out there. He's at 18 pitches. He's cutting into that 20 pitch mark, and the captain, Son Sung-moon, I believe he's the captain. Pretty sure, yeah, that's what I thought. Son Sung-moon steps in. He's 1 for 3 on the day with a single in his first at-bat. Pop up to the third baseman and a fly out to left. Does also have a walk in there. And that is lifted. John Jin-hyuk going back, but that's going to one-hop the wall, and there goes the lead. As I believe it might have hit the old, hit the ceiling. They were pointing at the ceiling. They were pointing at the ceiling. There's no way. It wasn't even nowhere near high enough to be. So they've got back-to-back triples. All right, Kim A-sung now steps in, looks, it's ball one outside. That was the 20th pitch. Not back-to-back triples, sorry. But two triples. Two RBI triples in this inning, and Kim So-hyun is now getting ready to throw over that 20 pitch mark, which we know what that means, as that is going to be a ground ball. Wang Young-mook grabs it, throws, and 3 away. But again, he's done it all month, ladies and gentlemen. I can't help but tell you what the stats say. They leave another one on, the 11th runner they've left on today. Again, he's just been a 1, 2, 3, or gives up 2 runs, and it's like, I mean, it is, I cannot exaggerate. I'm literally telling you exactly. It is 1, 2, 3 inning, 2 runs. 1, 2, 3 inning, 2 runs. It's not 1, 2, 3 inning, 1, 2, 3 inning, 2 runs, 2 runs. No. Either a perfect inning or gives up 2 runs every single outing in the month of September. It's just like, it's difficult to, it's hard to believe. Like, I whenever I was looking at it, I couldn't believe it either. So but like I said, you know, Hanwha, they ran through their bullpen. The manager has no idea how to manage a pitching staff, which is why he has a strong reputation as running out, ruining pitchers' arms. He just overuses guys. Sunday, Hanwha had a 4-run lead. So they had a 4-run lead going into the 9th, and he brought out his closer. The closer worked a 1, 2, 3 inning. Didn't get the save, obviously, because, you know, they had a 4-run lead. Used him there, and then, so, again, he had to use him again last night. And then what happened last night? Well, guess what? That's right, he had to bring out the closer, and what happened? The closer blew the save, because he had just pitched the night before, also. So then now you have today, you don't have your closer. You don't have anybody to close out the game. But we'll see how Kiwoom's closer does. Chu Sung-hoo on the mound, 4 and 6, 13 saves, 5 holds, 53 games, 49 and 2/3 innings, 43 strikeouts, 21 walks. He will face Mr. Wang Young-mook to lead things off. And yeah, Kiwoom's bullpen is also not very good. I will not say I know this closer very well, because again, they haven't played Kiwoom for a while that I've been able to broadcast. 3:33 in the second half for the closer. They're super young. Every single one of them looks like they're 22. As that's throwing hard, but ball 1, 1-1. 303 on the season for Wang Young-mook. He walked in his first and only at-bats. He's 0 for 0 on the day. Walked and came around to score. And fouls that one off, and it's 1-2. Forcing fastball is what they're saying. Chejuan playing patty cake with the dirt over there at first base. And here comes the 1-2 pitch from Wang Young-mook, and to Wang Young-mook, misses inside. It's 2-2. Pitcher wants a new ball. He's like, that one's a ball. I don't want a ball for a ball. I want a ball for a strike, or a strike for a ball. One of those two. All right, so the 2-2 pitch to Wang Young-mook. Ball 3, and the full count now. Hanwha, 3 full counts already today. This is number 4. All 3 were by de Jesus, back to back to back in the 3rd inning. a walk, a fly out to right, and a double. The 3-2 count to Wong Young Mook. And that is another leadoff walk. The last time he had a leadoff walk, well, he came around to score, ladies and gentlemen. So, can this Kiwoom team actually hold a lead? They've had a lead before today, as the lovely game of baseball today is... what do we got? 1, 2, 3 blown saves so far in this game. 2-0. Blown save. No, I don't think he had a blown save there. I think it was. Yeah. All right, we've got Jesus. 97 pitches, 6 innings. Pitched well. Gave up 2 runs. Let's get ready for the banger music, ladies and gentlemen. Just enjoy this. Chan-Ho singled in his last at bat. He's 2 for 2 on the day with an RBI. Or sorry, 2 for 4 on the day with a 1 RBI, an RBI single, a ground ball to the first baseman, and a pop up to the shortstop. As that one misses, and that's ball 2. Walked Wong Young Mook. Looking now, it's ball 2 to Chan-Ho, and can they get anybody out? This Kiwoom bullpen is one of the big reasons why they are dead last. And that's in there for a strike. 2-1. Kiwoom can finish not in last. Peraza on deck. Kiwoom can finish in 9th. Hanwha can finish in 9th also. All right, the 2-1 pitch to Chan-Ho. Pops him up. That's going to be to center. Center fielder over, under it. And 1 away. One of the beautiful things of this lineup right now is Peraza is going to pinch hit here, and as long as he does not ground into a double play to end the game, you got the most clutch hitter in the KBO coming up on deck. All right. Here we go. The man. Does he still have music? All right, Peraza steps in. He is a first pitch swinging, pops it up, center fielder under it. And here comes Mr. Clutch. He had the 2 RBI double the last time Hanwha found themselves trailing in this game. Now, what does he do here? He watched that too. That's crazy. He literally watched that ball go to the wall and still got a triple. She needs acting lessons from her sister. All right, Mr. Clutch, Moon Hyun Bin steps in. 1 for 2, but that 1 was a big 2. And that's going to be a ground ball right to the first baseman, and Hanwha loses. And even if KT had won, Hanwha would have eliminated themselves from the playoffs, and the bullpen blows another lead. Hanwha falls 5-4. So, well, yeah, I mean, bullpen game, Lee Sung-gyu pitched really well. I mean, you can't say anything about Lee Sung-gyu. They kept sending him out there. Eventually, he just ran into a wall. in the fourth inning where he was already over 80 pitches. 4.1 innings, 83 pitches. He pitched really well for, a bullpen guy going 4.1 innings. Gave up 3 runs, 6 hits, 3 walks. Did have 2 strikeouts. But the bullpen, like I said, the bullpen, it was going to be an issue with the way the bullpen was used on Sunday and Monday. How are they gonna close this game out if they had a chance? Kiwoom's bullpen was able to blow the lead for Hanwha, but was able to eventually not blow the lead. Jesus pitched pretty well. 6 innings, a quality start for him. 6 innings, 2 runs. Bullpen for, again, Kiwoom gave up the lead. Hanwha ended up coming back. Jongmin Jae pitched well in the bullpen. Wang Jun-Saw did not pitch well in the bullpen. He came in and gave up hits that were the reason why Lee Sang-gyu gave up 3 runs instead of just 1. Jongmin Jae gave up 1 hit, pitched well, 1.0 innings. Kim Gi-jung really pitched well. 20 pitches. Did walk that very first batter. But then he retired the next 5. Flyouts, 2 strikeouts, and a groundout. The only 1-2-3 inning Hanwha had all day. But then they ran into trouble at the end, and I talked about it. Kim So-hyun, now 8 games so far this month, and they've been either really good or really bad. So, this one was really bad, and it's so hard to believe, but he literally went 1-2-3 in his first game of this month. His second game, he gave up 2 runs. His third game, he went 1-2-3. His fourth game, he gave up 2 runs. His fifth game, he went 1-2-3. His sixth game, he gave up 1 run. His 7th game, he went 1-2-3, which was the game on Sunday that he got his first ever career win. And then now today, he gave up 2 runs, blown save and the loss for him. He just didn't have it, and it's not consecutive days; it's consecutive outings. So it's not like a rest thing. It's just I don't know what it is. It's obviously not. It's not it's just a coincidence, but it's still obviously something. So, which means next time he pitches 1-2-3 innings. So those of you, there's your insider move right there. But yeah, I mean they had the really good, they had the good 5th inning where they had the leadoff homer, but they left too many guys on base. They left 8 guys on base. Kiwoom left 11 guys on base. Eventually those guys are going to score. Eventually you're giving up hit after hit. You're walking guys, you're giving up hits. They're going to score. I mean, even though Kiwoom is last place in the league, they're still going to score. They're still a professional team. They're still professional baseball players. Hanwha only had a 1 inning where they went 1-2-3. Kiwoom left 1 runner on in the first, 1 in the second, 2 in the third, 2 in the fourth, 2 in the fifth, 2 in the sixth, 1-2-3 in the 7th, and then they left 1 on in the 8th after they scored 2 to take the lead. So they, you keep giving hits up, you're eventually going to give up runs. It's just the way it is. As far as offensively, Moon Hyun-min came up clutch like he always does. Chae-in-oh, 2 big hits. No Shiwan finally got a hit, but Chae In-sung 0 for 4. An Ji-hong came up with the big double, but wasn't able to score any runs because Lee Jin-young behind him. And then the guy that shouldn't be playing anymore. Thank you. I can't read your name. Thank you. But yeah, so Hanwha has a problem. Problem is in the dugout. One of the players in the dugout is an issue. anytime it's an important part of the game, he's just cannot hit. It's always been the same. If you were watching the broadcast, I tell you exactly where the pitch was going to go, and sure enough, it went right there. And sure enough, he swung and missed. I mean, it's just, it's almost comical at this point, and not as comical as Lotte bunting into a triple play. But Kenny, I can't wait to watch that video. So Hanwha gets the loss. First loss of the week. Sorry, no, they played yesterday. They lost. I was at the game. They lost. The bullpen blew the game in the ninth. Today they didn't wait till the ninth to blow the game. At least they didn't give up another walk-off to Kiwoom. At least this time they let Kiwoom take the lead in the fifth. Saved us some time, so we didn't have to watch Kiwoom walk it off in the bottom of the ninth. So thank you, Hanwha. Thank you for that. Looking out for us little guys. But I'll be back tomorrow. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys, those of you that subscribed. I will be back tomorrow for the Hanwha and LG game. I don't know who's starting. Hanwha has been eliminated from the playoffs. They were eliminated when KT won, and then a little bit of icing on the cake as they want to try to stay below. Let's see, NC also lost. They want to try to stay below Lotte so that they can get a slightly better draft pick, but not a big difference in the third pick versus the fourth pick. So anyway, thank you guys for tuning in, and until next time.